Play a little Valkyria Chronicles. I love this game.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, ragnite, for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Okay, so as someone who likes to read history, I really enjoy how they mix kind of what was going on in World War I and World War II in this game. It's a lot of fun seeing how they, basically tell the story of Belgium standing up to the German advance in World War I, but they have a lot of the themes that you see in World War II playing out as well. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy this game a lot. Plus they have tanks, which you didn't really see until near the end of World War I.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Bruhl. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Brultown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and,
Yes, oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Seem kind of sketchy, dude.
Thanks, fish.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old General's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh?
I love the art style of this game.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am, or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
So let's see. I point the barrel at my face and check to make sure the safety's on, right? Yeah, I actually did want to save.
Okay, here's the plan.
Bruh. We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brule. We'll deploy from here and take them all out, all 3 of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies as fast as you can. That's very key. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
About command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command code. Here, you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy, and then press the X button. Doing so uses up one of the command points displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect on your ability as a commander, and represent the number of times you can give instructions, i.e. control of your units, per player phase. In this battle, you have 3 CPs, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. And let's use Welkin, because we don't really get to do much after this. About AP action points. Use CP to select a unit in command mode and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here, you can freely move the unit you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents that unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they're in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the left stick to move the unit near the sandbags. About attacking. Press the R1 button to enter the target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the left stick to move the crosshairs onto the enemy, or the L1 and R1 buttons to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing the X button to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so that's best to center it on the entire target. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may then launch a counterattack. A damaged unit will not have the HP to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Now, if I can hit him in the head, I can take him down.
Take this!
About ending actions. The unit with 0 remaining HP has that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to attack further. Press cancel to end their current action. This will return you to command mode where you'll be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press cancel and end the unit's action even if they've not attacked and still have AP.
Yes!
That's not what I'm after here. I want to solve this battle as quickly as I can. About using cover. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press the X button to take cover behind them. When hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Meanwhile, units cut out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your actions safely, hidden from harm. Doing so will keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. Okay, I want to get as close as possible before ending that section.
Ready to go.
Let's continue. And again, we're aiming to get those headshots.
Take this!
Headshots in turns quickly.
Yes!
I also like to loot the corpses. Let's see how close we can get to this spot back here, because this corner is where I want.
Here we go.
The best shot, the best possibility of ending this.
Take this!
Got him. Okay, so that was a perfect run. We got it in one turn.
I don't see any more of them.
A new episode's been added. Added.
Miss Melchior, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am.
What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died. Chapter
That's a
1.
cool opening.
In Defense of Brule.
A new episode has been added.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town. Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies? And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
He was
Wait
a
a
tank
minute.
tamer.
But I thought the General was your dad.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with two wonderful fathers.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
All right, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara.
Wow, look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah.
Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way, you know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's deep in your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
Move it! Come on, let's go!
I don't believe it. The mill.
Miss Melchiot, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Miss Milkout, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the town watch together, now! We've got to fend them off!
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out! Stay low!
Okay. Let's save again. And try to stay on for an hour before I stop.
I'll explain the mission.
The enemy has invaded the Windmill Plaza and has taken almost the entire area over. We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind sandbags for cover as you advance towards the plaza. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm pretty sure they'll be there in time in the plaza area. Be careful. There may be enemy units hiding behind the buildings out there. Hidden enemies won't show up in the command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. Okay, so basically, I'm going to make a beeline.
Okay, let's begin.
For that area.
It's up to us to defend Brule. Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain.
Yeah, that's what we have to do.
Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About damage. A set amount of damage a unit has sustained is healed each turn. If a unit has taken heavy damage, don't push them. Stay back and heal up. Should enemy attacks drive a unit's HP to 0, their condition becomes critical. In this battle, you'll have no way of helping a unit in critical condition. Try to fight carefully so no one's HP hits 0. So 3 turns. I need to get here in 3 turns.
My turn, okay? Enemy unit spotted!
About sightlines. When a unit sights an enemy in action mode, the sightline will appear over his or her head. That line connects the unit to the enemy, meaning the line points in the direction of the enemy's location. Try to use it as a guide when attacking or when trying to position your units in a spot where they'll be safe from enemy attacks. So I'm going to get behind these guys before I attack. Oh crap, there's another one.
Enemy unit spotted!
About attacking enemies. Pressing L1 and R1 buttons while in target mode will automatically lock onto the next enemy within firing range. The crosshairs will turn red if the unit aiming at the enemy has a clear line of sight on their target. Use the guidelines that extend from the gun when firing near obstacles to see if they are blocking the shot. If that light is uninterrupted, it means the unit's attack will be blocked. When the crosshairs are on the enemy, the attacking unit's weapon specifications appear at the top of the screen. Versus person means damage versus human targets. Versus armor shows damage against tanks and armor. The symbol will indicate the effectiveness against the various types of targets. O will indicate the weapon is effective against that type of target. Triangle means the weapon can only give slight damage, and X means the weapon is ineffective against that type of target. Area shows whether the attack will damage a broad area, and shots shows the number of rounds fired for each attack. To kill is the number of shots that need to connect in order to defeat this target. In this case, the 5 rounds fired, of the 5 rounds fired, 2 must hit to defeat the enemy unit. This number only takes shots that hit the center of the crosshairs into account. Misses or hits to other areas of the target are not taken into account to this number. This provides an estimate you can use when selecting a target that can be used to line up headshots and critical attacks. Okay. Let's take this guy out, although there was a... Let's see, look at the guy behind me. I do like that it's kind of turn-based. It's not exactly turn-based, but kind of turn-based. See if I can take this guy out since I'm squatted here.
Now!
Not quite. Can I make it back here, I wonder? Well, we'll try with Welkin.
Ready to go.
See if Alicia can.
Moving out.
Finish this guy.
Enemy sighted.
This guy, so I have to
Now!
get that right. Okay, so we were able to win that first round.
What's that?
Sounds like a tank.
Yeah, we're not doing anything with this tank. Not even a little bit. Well, now we're chipping away slightly.
Welkin, tank!
Indeed.
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Okay, so Welkin needs to reach the destination. So really, I just need to get him right there.
Ready to go. Yes! I'll pull through. Phew. Looks like we shook them. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the Town Watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now!
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
Then that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
New episode has been added.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much. Hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio.
Just a class.
The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Heroic music swells.
Here's the brief for this operation.
The enemy is a squad centered around a single tank, currently advancing from the plaza onto the main road. We need to defend the gate on that road. If the enemy breaches it, the evacuating townspeople will be in danger. They'll probably head for the gate and try to destroy it. The tank will be with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. Without the help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Until we can rendezvous, the Brule Town Watch will do everything we can to keep that gate in one piece. The Town Watch will need to hold off the enemy forces until you arrive with the tank. We'll need to use the sandbags around the starting point and gate for cover to hold back the Empire's attack. So, victory is the tank is destroyed. Failure is our gate is destroyed. Or Welkin or Alicia dies.
Alright, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
So there's not much we can do except position ourselves early. So that's probably what we'll need to do. Just position ourselves in position
If
to
this
defend.
gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About sandbags and hand grenades. By moving behind sandbags and selecting crouch, the unit's defenses are maximized and extra damage for headshots is negated. By focusing on defense or ending one's turn, it's always best to hide this way. Contrarily, that means that enemies hiding behind cover are well protected and more difficult to defeat as well. And that is why the hand grenade is used. Its explosive power can destroy sandbags. Press the square button, the weapon toggle button, to cycle amongst your options to hand grenades. In this battle, Alicia possesses some. Grenades are limited in number, so use them wisely. Each player phase, units will recover one hand grenade.
Moving out!
So basically I need everybody to end up crouched.
Enemy unit spotted! Enemy sighted! Enemy unit spotted! Yeah!
Do something super dangerous with this guy.
I saw his sweat.
Yep.
Oh, there's a baby doll.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're positioned in spots where it'll be difficult for them to get at this gate without a lot of resistance from us. So now we're just going to kind of wait. need to hold out until the tank gets here.
Yes!
Alright. One down. They're all pretty bad shots. Awesome.
Cool.
2 down. Yeah, we've done a pretty good job of setting this up. Got him. Awesome.
Yay, and he was getting her at point-blank range.
Mm-hmm. Got him. Okay, so we've done about as good as we can do to start this. That's pretty much the perfect start. About Ragnade. A small amount of damage is healed at the start of each player phase. Sometimes a unit has suffered heavy damage, needs help to arrive faster. They need Ragnade. Yet another product of Ragnite ore, Ragnade combines healing and antibiotic properties into a single medicinal package. Select it with the square button, then press the R1 and select the target. Place the crosshairs on the nearby ally to heal them, or place it on no one to use the handy item to heal yourself. I don't know that we're going to need Ragnade, and it might actually be better for us to just do nothing. Yeah, I think we're just going to wait and save all of this for when our tank arrives. Because they're going to attack the gate.
No! If this keeps up...
Awesome.
Your men are doing their job.
Mm-hmm. Great. Okay. So yeah, we've pretty successfully defended this position.
Please hit!
The only thing that you can't actually live is the tank.
Right, we can't do anything about that tank. Vulcan has arrived. Heroic music. Okay, and so all we need to do now is
Here we go!
sneak up behind that tank and blow them away.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
All right, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
About tanks. Tanks possess firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers. They are able to deflect nearly all gunfire from enemy foot soldiers. That makes them a solid wall for your own ground units to hide behind. Unlike ground units, however, tanks do not recover a portion of their lost HP each turn. Tanks also consume 2 CP when selected in command mode. Relying too heavily on tanks in battle will quickly lead to a fatal shortage of CP. Additionally, tanks require AP to turn, so take care to plan ahead which direction you'd like to face at the turn's end.
Look! Tank! It's a galleon tank!
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted,
Yep.
Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
All right, let's go take it down.
About attacking with a tank. Tanks have 3 major means of attack. Anti-armor shells, explosive mortar rounds, and mounted machine gun. Anti-armor shells are effective against enemies covered in hard armor such as tanks. Explosive mortars will hit a broad area with a Ragnite blast, ideal against ground units. Mortars travel in an arc, aim for the center of multiple foes for major results, but be aware that ammunition is limited. The machine gun's best suited for striking enemies that are too close for the mortar, and used to intercept incoming enemies. Press the square button to switch weapons to meet the needs of the situation. Okay, that can attack anything. This also can't attack anything. Yeah, I appear to not really have much ability to do anything. So Alicia's right there.
Yeah.
I can't actually hit anything, so let's end the turn.
Entering combat! Now!
About tanks' HP. Tanks have two separate HP totals, body HP and tread HP. Attacks to the tank's body and main cannon will reduce BHP, and blows to the treads will reduce THP. If BHP reaches 0, the tank is destroyed. If THP reaches 0, AP is drastically cut. It's easier to deal damage to the treads than the body, even with grenades. Halting a tank before taking it out at your leisure may be a strategy that's both safe and sensible. The glowing blue radiator plate at the tank's rear is its weak point, even where even standard bullets can do some reasonable damage. Try to get behind enemy tanks for a chance to take them down, while being careful not to expose your own rear to hostile fire.
Entering combat!
Yep.
Fire!
Yep. Yeah, I love that it has onomatopoeia there.
Yes! We stopped it! Nice work, Ys.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks! It's a boy! Martha had a boy!
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
While she was firing on the...
Yep.
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
That was a little silly, now that you mention it.
She's driving and firing and helping give birth.
Yes. A new episode has been added.
Martha, breathe! Breathe!
Okay, boom! Now breathe!
Meanwhile, Martha's nerves are shot.
Poor Martha.
2 hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
We were able to successfully stop that tank, so people could get out that gate. It was not the only attack. We were kind of doomed from the outset.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said.
That is a huge baby. That poor woman.
Life happens all around us.
Oh, man. Oh, that is a 9-pounder.
Look, that's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
She was strong. She took it.
Okay, well, that's as far as the game is going to let me go until the rest of the game is downloaded. So, thanks for spending some time with us. I'm going to save, and we will pick this back up once the rest of the game is downloaded.